Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about the Iron Butt Association. And if you have heard of the Iron Butt Association, you know that, hey, a Rivian. Look at that. Electric. Pretty. So, back to the story. The Iron Butt Association is an organization that certifies long distance riding challenges, and it's kind of a cool deal. So if you are taking on a specific ride, they will require some proof and paperwork from you and certify that ride so that you have a proof that you completed said ride. Now, why do we care about this? I mean, it's not important, right? This is for fun. More than anything. And they do have set challenges that are more inspiration than anything, and you can pick those rides and do it. I personally have 3 Iron Butt rides, and one is the Saddlesore 1000, the Bun Burner 1500, and also the border to border ride. So specifically the border to border at 36 hours. They also have a border-to-border gold, which is 24 hours, and that was actually my goal. So and I can get deeper into that ride, but the goal was 24 hours, ended up finishing in 31 hours from Mexico to Canada, and that was a fantastic ride. So, but why do we do these things? It's fun. You can do them with friends. Get your name, you get a little certificate and a button and all those fun things, and it's something to talk about. And every Iron Butt ride that I have completed, I did with a friend. So you get those additional stories on where you went and how you got there and all the trials and tribulations along the way, and that becomes something neat to talk about down the road. And all 3 of those rides I did with the same friend, because one, it's hard to find folks that are interested in doing long rides of that nature. And we're not talking just a ride to the state across, the next state. We're talking 1,000 miles in a day or more. For these types of rides, and they've got some really crazy ones, one of which is I think it's something like the Coast to Coast Insanity, where it's the northern tip of Alaska all the way to Key West, Florida in 30 days. That one is crazy, just to be able to get off work long enough to be able to do a ride with that like that. And then if you want to, unless you're going to ride all the way up there, or I guess you could start in Key West and in Alaska if you wanted to, but I mean, it sounds a lot better to finish on the beach with a drink in your hand than to finish in the northern tip of Alaska. But you're talking about shipping a bike up there, perhaps, if you're going to do that type of ride, to be able to then go and come back down. Now, if somebody watching this video has done that ride and rode all the way up to Alaska to then ride back down, you, sir, or ma'am, are hats off to you. Traffic. But those are the 3 that I have. Another one that's pretty interesting is the 48 states in 10 days, and I've got a friend who's done this one. He did that one solo, and that was pretty impressive. That one is on my list to complete. And these aren't fun rides. These are planned rides. I mean, they are fun, but these are not sightseeing types of rides. So if you want to stop and smell the roses, these are probably not for you. The best thing to do is do your quick ride and then have your sightseeing on the way back, or you know, to where your starting line is and all those things, and then get going. Now, if you're gonna do these rides, you're gonna have to do some planning, and that includes where you're gonna stop, getting receipts at certain locations, filling up and tracking how much fuel you're using, and keeping a log the entire way, as well as signatures from witnesses. So this is something that they require at starts and finish and certain points of the rides. So you're gonna have to go into a gas station and beg and plead somebody to sign your witness form to say that they saw you at the such and such location at such and such time, and be willing to give you their phone number, which is kind of an awkward conversation. So if you're going to go in and say, hey, by the way, can I get your phone number? And oh, by the way, I'm not a weirdo. This is for a reason, and here's why I'm asking you for this information. So it's a pretty cool deal. So you get your name online and get a cool certificate, and you get the pins are actually pretty good quality, and you can put that on your vest or your jacket or whatever it is you want to do. So if you guys have completed Ironbud rides, tell me which ones you've completed. If you've completed multiple, which one was your favorite and which one would you recommend others do? Most people start with the Saddlesore 1000 and then go from there, but there's no reason you need to start there. You can actually complete multiple on the same ride. So if you do a coast to coast or something like that, and you did 1,000 miles in a day during that ride, that qualifies for the Saddlesore 1000 and the larger ride that you did. So you can get dual credit for those types of rides. So yeah, let me know what you've done, which ones you recommend, which ones did you try and have difficulty with. It's kind of a neat thing, and I'd recommend, if you're interested in such a thing, take a look at the Ironbud Association website, look at the different rides that you can do, and then and set a time, pick a buddy, and go. Catch y'all later.